for the aspiring yogis, or for someone that's listening to this that might be a Christian and not have an experience of yoga, how does one then gain this experience of God within, of the Christ within?
Sometimes from the lecture platform, Yogananda, speaking before maybe thousands, would thunder, "The time for knowing God has come." And inextricably linked to what he taught in terms of precepts like we've been talking about thus far is the practical application of a scientific, which is to say a provable and experienceable, that's a word, techniques of meditation. And he brought several levels of meditation, from very simple and direct, kind of watching the breath technique that you now find in more recent years almost universal. Much of what's called or practiced under the term mindfulness involves some form of observation of the breath, usually with an affirmation or a mantra or some formula. And so he also taught in his own tradition, which is quite ancient. And in fact, watching the breath is a technique that appears in the Eastern Orthodox Church and so many traditions, even historically. So he brought that, but he also brought several advanced techniques. And the one for which he's most famous is called by a simple and generic term, Kriya Yoga. And it goes into the, you might say, the esoterica of our subtle body, our astral body, which is really the focus of yoga techniques, has to do with the beginning stages of transcending. And you mentioned the idea of reversing the order of creation, going from the physical to the subtle to the causal, meaning and then even beyond. And the purpose of advanced techniques of yoga is to, as it says in Isaiah, be still and know I am God. Now, who does the I refer to? We've already touched on that. Is it this being with a beard, or is it the I am within ourselves, you see? And I would say that's a both and. But anyway, that's a mantra that surfaces throughout my book, is the mantra both and. But you'll have to read the book for that.